Hey y'all, welcome back to the Pink Envelope. I have the full spoilers for the May Free Spirit Bundle. So, a couple things. I noticed that it says live plant right here. That's kind of exciting. I noticed they lowered the price. They are now offering a one-time purchase. So you're not purchasing a subscription. You can just go buy the box. You can gift it to someone. Maybe you don't want to subscribe just yet. You want to check things out before subscribing. You can buy a one-time box. It is $294.99. It doesn't include all the extra things. So you don't get added to the subscribers private Facebook group. You don't get added to the subscribers free interior design. Those things aren't a part of the perks because those are for the subscribers that are hanging out each month. But you can grab a single box. For subscribers, there are 4 boxes, so quarterly you receive a box. It is only $269.99, so you save $100 annually by subscribing. Then you get access to the free interior design by Victoria. You get access to that private Facebook group. And man, I've been in there like trying to hang out but not see too much. And they've had some really cool giveaways. Subscribers got an early spoiler this season. Of course, she's always posting out her interior design tips and tricks, which are awesome. They have the coffee chat. She's had the sip and shop. There's just a lot of activity over there. It's a big part of this home decor subscription. There is free U.S. shipping, and if you use the code PINKENVELOPE, you're going to receive a bonus gift. And I talked to the team up there, and it's not the gift that y'all have received in the past. The new bonus gift, I have not seen it yet. I've heard it's amazing, and yeah, that they're changing it. So for those of you who have maybe been teetering on the fence, this might be the time to dive in with this lower price and the new gift. I literally know nothing in this box. I have done a great job of hanging out in the group without seeing too much. I've been dodging her social media. I'm always super glad when I'm finally done unboxing these boxes because I don't like to see spoilers in advance. I love for us to engage in them together. I like for us to see them together, weigh in thoughts together, and then dive in and start playing. So I'm excited to get this one open. On top, you see the handwritten note, and this is what it looks like. It always comes wrapped and sealed. I'm gonna open this and then show you the next part because the way they bundle this together is so stinking cute. Ooh, so right on top, we're seeing goodies. Oh my gosh, this is officially my 1-year anniversary. Victoria wrote a note. I would have thought that would have been sooner, but I guess when I do the build your own bundles, that gives me 2 additional boxes, so I get 6 boxes across a year. But this is my first, here we've discussed this before, is it my first birthday or my first anniversary? Since I'm in a relationship with Free Spirit Bundle, I feel like it's my first anniversary. Yes, no? How does that work? Either way, happy birthday anniversary to me. That's always very, very exciting. So this is what I'm seeing on top. Very, very, very excited about this. I bought a new outdoor dining table, and this looks like it's going to be the epic piece to be on top. But look at this over here. That is gorgeous. Okay. Oh, as always, where do we want to start? Well, let's just pick this guy up and sit him up here. Is this like a serving basket? We obviously have another little something right here, and then we have these somethings right here. But look at this guy. I really, really like him. So it's just solid, what, wicker? Is that what that's called? And then it has the 4 different openings on the top, and it has handles. One of the things that I love that Free Spirit does is they include, let me shimmy this like this, these little notes. And there's a tag on here that talks to you about the item. So this one says, I am hand woven and made of rattan. I can be utilized many different ways. Organizing silverware, art supplies, bathroom supplies, and much more. Ooh, I am remodeling my bathroom, but I don't think this is the aesthetic I'm going in. But this would be really cute, filled with like little jars for Q-tips, and then like my cotton round face pads, and then my makeup brushes and my lipsticks, and that would definitely work. But I think it's going out on my patio because it's so, what does Emma say? It's so aesthetic. So I love that Victoria includes these little tags on the different items like this guy here. But when you're in the private Facebook group, after everybody receives their box, you actually get to join in on private styling sessions. So Victoria's going to show you a bunch of different ways in a bunch of different spaces how to use these items. She's going to show you how she has been using these items because she doesn't put anything in the box that she has not purchased and used personally to prove that she loves it, that it's great, that it works, it has real functionality, and then all the while showing you different ways to use and style with them. So you do get these, which are great, but then that Facebook group has so much more. I'm gonna go for these just because like I need to open these. These look like napkins. I am made out of cotton, so I'm easy to wash. Take me on your next picnic, place me in a basket to hold your bread, or use me every day at your table. We will probably put them on the table. I have my new little mid-century dining room that I did, and they still have the Easter napkins from my Easter holiday haul box. They're super cute, so I didn't take them down because I didn't have anything to replace them with, but now I do. Also, these little accents she puts everywhere. She always ties like little dried blooms, and like this one's lavender. This lavender smells so good. I save them. I actually have a shelf up there that I just have been stacking the lavender on so the office smells good. But definitely save those and use them throughout your house. Whether you toss them on top of your refrigerator just to add lavender scent or if you put them in a vase. So they're like super earthy vibes. Like not your perfectly pressed napkin, which I feel like we get a lot of those perfectly pressed napkins. They are definitely wrap around a bread loaf, take on a picnic napkin. This is what the backs looks like. They're single-sided. I mean, you absolutely could press these and have that perfectly pristine napkin. But I'm digging what I'm, like in my head is garden vibes, very earthy, very organic. It feels like a great napkin. It's thicker than most, so it feels like it would work well. But I love this like scrunched up look, and I love the pressure of not having to press my napkins. I don't own a single napkin that I don't have to press after we use them. So I'm digging the fact that these are gonna be so easy and we don't have to press them. So I got 1, 2, 3, a set of 4 of these guys here. And of course, natural instinct's like, well, we're gonna put these guys right over here. I love it. I love it. And I also want to point out, like the print on this one versus the print on this one, same pattern, but they're different. Like one of them's really bold and vibrant, and this one is a little less bold and vibrant. I also am inclined to say they're a little bit off in size. Like when I'm saying that these are like a little bit earthy, yeah, like look. They're just earthy. They're just organic. They're not about achieving like this pristine square. And I feel like that is what spring is. I don't remember which one of my last videos, but I feel like pressure's off with spring. Whimsical flowers, you can use a ton of color, you can use no color. It's chill, it's welcoming. I love it. Oh, let's look at the tag. What does the tag say? Wash warm, tumble dry low. Well, that's stinking cute. Let's see what's going on here. I am handmade for you, so I am a one-of-a-kind piece. I'm great for protecting your furniture from drinks and can also be used to catch your jewelry at your sink. I keep jewelry catchers at every single one of my sinks, bathroom and kitchen, and our outdoor kitchen, which is not as glorious as it sounds. Like really, I took the old kitchen sink that used to be in my kitchen and put it outside. It's still wonderful to have though with pets. Wait, what? It's like the shape of a coaster. And it feels like it's surrounded. Oh my gosh, it's really pretty. Okay, so yes, it is the shape, or maybe it is a coaster. Look, they have a leaf imprinted in them. But they're like a ceramic, but they do have the cork bottom. How cool are these? Yeah, mine are not the same. Like the leaf veining is different. This one almost has 3 1/4 leaves, whereas this one only has 2 leaves. Look, very earthy, very fun. And although the leaves are textured, it is actually flat. Like you could put a glass on there. Maybe a wine glass could be iffy because it is a little wavy, but maybe not. Definitely like an iced tea glass or a regular traditional glass would work just fine with these. And then look at these colors with the napkins in the basket. That is really, really, really pretty. Very cute. She didn't put this on her thing. Oh, and this is our handmade item, which is really, really cool. These are so good for putting on top of your glass. So I keep these out on the patio, a bunch of them, because if we go out there with I don't care, it can be a glass of iced tea, it can be a water, it can be a soda, a beer, a wine, it doesn't matter. Flies come out of nowhere, and if you want to sit these on top to protect your drink, it works really, really well. So I keep like sets of 8 and 10 coasters out there just to make sure I have enough to go under the drink and on top of the drink. So that's my friendly little tip. Okay. Ooh. Top card says, succulent care, BA Light Candles and Crafts. So it looks like it's small business owned. Oh my gosh, I love succulents. I love succulents so very much. The only person who probably enjoys them more is my daughter. She loves succulents. So let me pull the tissue out. It does look like, and this is very normal with succulents, that they settled just a bit. So I am gonna pull this guy up so you can see them well. There are 3 in there. Can you guys see that? You can see the soil is a little bit low. That's because it's just right here. So I'm gonna take my box, go like this, pour it back in, and it's gonna be just fine. They look so cute. So we've got a purple and 2 greens. Is that what I'm seeing? There we go. I feel like now that I got the soil in, you can actually see them better. So here's what they look like right there. I love them, love them, love them, love them. So let me see if this has any instructions on there. I know what I would do, but let's see what they say. My container is biodegradable. Place me in a sunny room. Place me in direct sun outside. Water me sparingly when dry and rotate me frequently inside. Okay, so I agree with that. If you're doing it indoors, you want to put it in a sunny room, and it can have some direct sun hit it, but you don't want to let it sit with the sun beaming on it, or you're going to start seeing what's called burn marks on the outside. This is also a type of succulent. I don't know if everybody's getting a different one or not, but this one in particular, if you get these ones with these really, really fat leaves like this, they can become waterlogged really easy, and then they just die from rot. So what you're going to want to do is, when you get this guy, soak him all the way through. Make sure he's up. Let the water pour all the way through. Soak him really, really well. You can't really overwater it as long as the water can come out the bottom, and that's the key. Then put him in the sunny spot and let him sit there. And I mean, if they're in heavy direct sunlight, you may need to water them once a week. If they're not, maybe even once every 2 weeks. I water mine kind of back and forth. I kind of bounce back and forth, and I rotate which ones of mine are in direct sun and which ones are indirect sun, so that does affect how much I'm watering. But if you're seeing those leaves look like they're just so full of water and they're going to fall off, too much water. If you see them shriveling up, pulling in, not enough water. If one of these, so if you get your succulent and one of these have fallen off, just lay it in the bottom. It will start growing a new plant. Don't just let it be there. Don't just let it be. You may end up with 4, 5, or 6 succulents by the time this thing is done. I don't know if there's another container in here. Long term, he's not gonna be able to stay in this because this is biodegradable. So you could plant him wherever you plant him. Really great drainage. So I recommend a pot. Also, they do not like scalding hot temperatures, and they don't like freezing temperatures. So if it's in a pot, you can bring it in. And if it's in a cute pot, you can do things like put it in baskets. Here, I'll put on this tissue paper like this. I don't have a single silverware or serving tray basket on my patio that does not have a succulent in it. No joke. There's probably like 50 succulents out there, and I rotate them and do all these designs with them and decorate with them. So I love, 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 love that there is a live plant in here. And this, it's from Be the Light Candles, which I think is a small business. Their Etsy tag is on here. Okay, I have to grab this guy because curiosity is getting to me. What is this? Is this just a piece of art? Oh! So it's art on this side, and then on the other side it says, mark your candles for our subscriber exclusive live styling events. Must do to refresh your home for summer. Tips and tricks to make your bed luxurious. Start talking about the August bundle, which let me just pause right here and say, I did talk to Free Spirit Bundle. Y'all, I think they're at only like 30 boxes left. And this box has sold out every season. Every season. I've been here for, 1 year. So I've got 4 quarterly boxes and 2 build your owns. Those have all sold out. And I asked about the boxes before I got here. They've all sold out. You can't get your hands on any of them. So if you're liking what you're seeing, go grab that coupon code and subscribe right now. You're going to save that $100 annually. You can grab a one-time box if you want to give them a try. You won't be able to join in on all this fun. And I did notice there is a QR code in this box. They've never had that before that has styling and more information on this style guide. So, of course, I have to scan it. Let's see. The May 23 bundle. Oh, my gosh. Okay. We're going to come back to this because I want to finish unboxing before I see the items, but they have a full online styling guide, and you guys know I love those. A lot of you guys are with me in loving those. It just makes you feel like you really know nothing's missing from your box. If you're having a hard time trying to decide what to do with your items, or maybe you've already done all your brilliant ideas and you're like, I really need somebody else's brilliant ideas, having the style guide is wonderful. Also, look how big my lavender pile is getting. I'm going to have a really good refresh for that guy up there. And I already snipped the lavender off, but I mean, like, this is like wrapped. Like, think about that. This had the card on here. It had the lavender on here. Like, y'all, that's really, like, gift-worthy the way they do this. Every single quarterly box is this way. The Build Your Own bundles are not. They're, like, a really cool way to, like, kind of test Free Spirit, see their stuff, check the quality, hang out and do some fun stuff. No commitment of a subscription, but the real experience with the really beautiful wrapping and everything comes in this quarterly bundle. And I save all these. Like, I'm going to save this and reuse this on another gift myself. That's amazing. Oh, I don't know if it's breakable. I'm making myself nervous. Oh, so it looks like it stands up like this. Oh, I might know what this is. Hold on. She's like, I don't want to spoil anything for you, but I need to tell you one thing about this. And I was like, okay. So I think this is the item where she said, there is an item that is labeled caution, hot, do not touch. So I'm guessing it's this guy right here. Because remember, she doesn't just send anything. These items have been tested and approved within her own home before we get them in our box. Use me inside or outside to give a beautiful, cozy touch of candlelight. I look great displayed alone, but can be paired next to another decorative detail like a picture frame or vase to give you the perfect decorative duo. And it does say, warning, hot surface, do not touch. So I think once you put, oh, the candle's already in there. Well, that's convenient. I think what she was telling me is, go get this guy situated and settled, and then light it. Because of it being an enclosed item, and then you put a hot candle in there, it obviously heats up. Now, she said it's like, it doesn't explode or crack. Like, this is built to handle heat. It's like made to do that. And the surface it sits on is fine. She's never had any like surface issues. But she did say that you're going to want to light your candle once your candlestick, is this what we would call this guy, is in its place it's going to be, and then enjoy. So I put my candle in, which she gave us. Look, it has a little lock. So it actually literally like locks right there. And it's glass on all sides. It does have a strong, great base, and it has a handle on top. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. Now, I've seen this type of glass and this kind of setup. I actually had a tray made of this base with a little hook like this, but it was just, oh, that came in this bundle. We're going to go get it in a minute. We have a tray that matches this. Oh my gosh, was that the last bundle? I'm going to go grab it and I'll find. We got the perfect tray. Look at me. I was like describing this amazing tray as if you guys don't know what it is. That this would go great with. So I'm going to slide him over here because I feel like we should make a setup. This is a whole vibe. I feel like you can't see the plant. So maybe I'll move him up here. But like, I think one of the things I appreciate about this is super, super spring and outdoor vibes. But when you think of outdoor stuff, or at least when I think of outdoor stuff, I think of Hobby Lobby, at home. And then you have to deal with, well, they look a lot like my fingernails. I love my fingernails. This is so me. But this is what I think of when I think of like spring. And to see spring done well with like very purest natural colors is very much working for me, which that table I bought, I'm going to show it to you in a second, is this. It's very natural outdoor vibes. Okay, we're not done. I'm getting all carried away, but we're not done. Ooh! I freaking love this. Oh, I'm supposed to stop saying that. I'm going to save it for my most best loved items. I freaking love this. So it's got this like clay texture, right? It looks very like earthy and organic, but then it has this like touch of sophistication at the top with this glazing. It's totally print ready and has little feet on it and matches both the basket vibe and the light. The tag says, plant a delicious fresh herb and use me in your kitchen. I can hold your makeup brushes in the bathroom or place a beautiful faux plant inside me and display on the shelf. So this guy here, if you just put him in, it's going to fall to the bottom. Here's my oh, well, actually, it kind of balances. This biodegradable bowl kind of balances. Here's going to be my thing anyways. As much as I really love this base, it does not have holes in the bottom. This plant in here will die quick, really, really quick. So here's my tip. Take some of this crinkle we have here, and depending on if you leave it in this vase or if you put it in a different vase, if you split it into 3 different vases, whatever you're going to do, use some crinkle to add. Maybe I'm still doing too much. Let me take a little bit. Maybe more like that. To put your guy in. He can live in here like this. I'm going to try to pour him out. When you're ready to water him, you're going to take him out. So do not plant him permanently in here because he can't. He'll always need a secondary vase. You can go to like Home Depot if you want. Actually, man, look around, just keep your eyes open, peeled at Walmart, Home Depot, H-E-B, any of those. They have those little black plastic containers. Grab one of those. They'll last for forever. I recycle those like crazy. And you can put it in here and you get to keep the aesthetic of a beautiful base and then take it out to water so that you keep your plant healthy. Succulents are a little bit of a needy baby. Super worth it. Super worth it. But yeah, they have needs. Okay, I can still see another item in here. So basic. Every time I get pieces like this, I'm like, they're so basic, but they're so impactful. I love that we have 2 tones of wood of natural wood here. I love this could totally be a food serving type tray, or I could put this in my bathroom and literally have my different size perfume bottles on here. Her tag says, I am one of a kind and made of acacia wood. Acacia wood. Acacia wood. Ooh, like the Bible. I can be hand washed and I am food friendly. I can hold so many things in your home. Let me hold your makeup at your bathroom sink, your keys and mail at the front door, or use me as a desk organizer for your supplies. Digging the keys because everything I have is like a round, that causes an issue. Like a round thing, once you throw like a square wallet or a rectangle wallet and keys in there, it gets weird. This shape is much better for that type of stuff. And if my husband like chunks his keys in here, it's wood. It's not a problem. Whereas I'm like, don't break every time it like hits the bowl. So loving this. Now this is where I get into the QR code. Now that I've got everything out of the box, I want to go over there. The hand-woven rattan caddy with 4 sections and handles. And then she shows a bunch of different ways to style with it. The hand-carved acacia wood tray with handles. And then look, already right here on the QR code, if you are somebody who is too busy to do all the lives. I love all the lives that our groups do. However, I subscribe to multiple subscription boxes. I cannot make it to all the lives. So I, as a working woman who wants beautiful things sent to the home but don't necessarily have time to catch up on everything, love being able to grab this, and I can see 3 different ways which this is designed. With these, there's 3 different ways to use it. With the napkins, there's 3 different ways to use them. I mean, everything has a bunch of different examples. And the items show here repurpose these items and items from past boxes. So I'm giving the first QR code a big thumbs up. Super easy, super convenient. I'm going to bookmark the URL on my phone, and then I just have it at my fingertips, and I can reference it anytime I want. So here's the real litmus test over here at the pink envelope. I'm going to go pull past box items and lay them out and see whether, is this box consistent in its textures, colors, design. If you subscribe for a year, are you going to have 4 different looks, or are you going to have one really cohesive, beautiful look? I think you guys probably already know the answer to that, as I've already referenced 2 items from past boxes, but let me prove it to you and go grab those items. Okay, I grabbed a few items. There is so much more throughout my house in my little pink envelope she shed or pink envelope playhouse, but I run out of space every single time to put it all on here. So this side are the things we just got, and then this side are things from past bundles, with the exception of this. This came in a build your own bundle, so I added this in on my own. These are bundle items. So wood is not the first time to show up. She does wood in her boxes. Napkins aren't the first time to show up. So she included with this tray last time, paper napkins for Thanksgiving or fall. And then I've just been replacing per season. But quite honestly, you could fold these and put them on this napkin tray and set them directly in the center of the table with all 4 napkins. Or if you want to be extra bougie, I've done this a couple of times. Everybody always comments. I put a stack of cloths like this beside the bathroom sink. So everybody who washes their hands gets their own cloth that they can then toss in a little bowl I put right there. And it feels like just, well, A, clean. You know you're not sharing a hand cloth with a bunch of random people. And I do that more when we're having guests who don't know each other. Because you go wash your hands and you're like, how many times has this cloth been used? But when they each have their own. So something to think about with this. This right here is the piece I was referencing. The tray with the little handle that opens. And then I realized, oh wait, we got that in another bundle. These match coordinate. The glass is different. They would look beautiful side by side, but also if you were decorating like a long tablescape, like a sofa back or an entryway, or maybe you were doing shelves, they could be in opposing spots and coordinate really well together. So this is like a second item that is like a direct match from Free Spirit. But I also happen to think these play in well together. So I keep these 3 items together because I love these candlesticks so much, and they look really good with this. But I have to say, these candlesticks we got also will look really good with this. So if you did like a set of 3, because all of these do have candle or light. Outdoor dining, you would want more light. Same thing, let's say you were decorating a long sofa back. You may have these 2 in one corner, and that guy on the opposing corner, or shelves. So items that aren't a direct match, like they're not a set, but they coordinate really well, are essential to setting your space apart. We got this guy here, which has been used both for like literally pouring and consuming liquids and holding bouquets of flowers. So this guy's been washed a kabillion times and used. He's great. This guy could hold a single stem, or we had that big green leaf. We've got chip and dip servers. So she really does do a mix of different items that can go in different spaces, or you can bring them all into one space. And truly with Free Spirit Bundle, after 1 year, you have like kind of completed that story set, and you start building upon that story set. This tablecloth has been used indoors and outdoors. It's been used on the blue side, and the other side that is cream has been used a ton. And this actually came in my Build Your Own bundle. I got it for Emma. I was thinking, oh my gosh, look, we can totally look. Miss the plants. I have no idea if this is still available, if it'll be in the next Build Your Own, but as soon as I saw that plant, I was like, we have the plant mister for it, which is a lot of fun. So, and I really love the way Victoria puts it. A quarterly luxury home decor subscription box that features artisan and eclectic home decor with one handmade item from another small business per quarter. It's like all the boxes checked right there, and I love that. And I haven't even dove into, they have a whole nother project. So Victoria has Free Spirit Bundle, which is a byproduct of Free Spirit Designs, where she is a professional interior designer in Florida. Then a byproduct of those things together is the Bundle Blessing Project. For every bundle sold, which is what you're seeing here, Free Spirit Bundle sets aside a portion of the money to complete a room makeover for a family walking through divorce free of charge. So every bundle that is sold, a little bit of that money is set aside. And then Victoria uses her design talents and times on the Free Spirit design side to use that money to make over a room. And if you go to Instagram, I'll link their handle here, you can see in the Save Stories, I think they've done 2 past projects already, and you can see the full, it's not like a little bitty project, it is a massive overhaul. So you can see both of those there, I'll link it here. I love boxes that give back. It really justifies my spending a little bit more, and it really makes it so much more meaningful. They're shopping from small business. It's curated by a small business who then is giving back to others. Yes. Oh, and I have this item down here. Oh my gosh. I just saw it when I picked up my phone. So this is not the first time she has sent rattan. We have this item, and oh my gosh, this guy has been used for so many different things. I just pulled out Easter egg confetti and stuffing and stuff from the Easter egg hunt we just had from this guy. So she really does make sure your pieces are building off past pieces throughout your home. Once again, not matching those coordinating pieces that when you walk through, you're like, this is so gorgeous, but it doesn't feel redundant. I love that. Free Spirit, great job. I love every little touch, every little intricacy. I love, love, love. I'm very happy I have stuff for my new patio table. It makes my heart so joyous. If you guys are loving this, grab that coupon code, go subscribe. In posts, like once y'all start getting your boxes, go to the Ask the Pink Envelope group and share with us, what did you get as your free gift? I'm super intrigued to see what you guys get. And I'll be looping back with more decorating. We've just started leaning into summer. Free Spirit basically kicked off summer for us. And so we have, I think, 3rd and Main coming up next. We have some Mother's Day gift ideas coming up. This is, by the way, this makes a great Mother's Day gift idea. If you don't want to do the full subscription, you can buy the one-time box. I think that's like great timing for them to introduce the brand new one-time only box. I have like some yard lawn care stuff coming up. If you don't know, maybe I tipped you off with the plant. I love my yard. I love plants. They bring me so much joy. So I have some cool subscriptions around those that make fertilizing your yard easy. I just got all sorts of good stuff. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. We have really cool stuff on the brink, and we'll be releasing it back to back to back as fast as I can get it in to share with you guys. I hope that you're having an absolutely amazing April. And if you subscribe to the channel, I'm going to see you guys later. Bye, y'all.